Have you ever wondered how a single act of courage from someone you'd never expect could completely change the life of a billionaire? Sometimes it's the smallest voices that spark the loudest transformations. Imagine a young girl named Maya, 10 years old, shy, her dreams tucked quietly into the corners of her sketchbook. She lived in a city bustling with ambition, where skyscrapers kissed the clouds and people hurried past each other, faces buried in their phones. Maya's world was humble, her family facing challenges that would make even the strongest adults falter. Yet she carried a light inside her, a determination to create beauty even when her surroundings felt grey. One rainy afternoon, Maya found herself in the lobby of a towering building, sheltering from the storm. The marble floors gleamed beneath her feet, and the air buzzed with the energy of important people making important decisions. As she waited, she noticed a man sitting alone, his expression clouded with frustration. His name was Alexander Grant, a billionaire known for his sharp business acumen and relentless drive. But in that moment, he looked anything but powerful. The world saw Alexander as untouchable, a titan who built empires and broke records. Yet behind the scenes, he was grappling with a problem money couldn't solve, a sense of emptiness that shadowed every achievement. He'd lost touch with his purpose, buried under layers of expectation and the constant pursuit of more. Maya watched him, her curiosity outweighing her nerves. She saw a pain she recognized, a quiet longing for something real. Gathering her courage, she approached him. Her voice trembled as she said, "Are you all right, sir?" Alexander glanced up, surprised by the child's concern. He nodded, offering a tight smile. But Maya didn't walk away. Instead, she reached into her backpack and pulled out a wrinkled piece of paper, a drawing she'd made of the city, bursting with color and hope. She handed it to him, saying, "I drew this because even when things are hard, I think it's important to remember what's beautiful." Her words struck a chord deeper than any boardroom speech or congratulatory dinner ever had. Alexander stared at the drawing, then at Maya, this young girl who faced adversity daily, yet chose to see the world through a lens of possibility. In her, he saw the courage he'd lost, the hope he'd forgotten. That moment marked the beginning of an unlikely friendship. Alexander started meeting Maya regularly, drawn to her resilience and creativity. He listened to her stories about her family's struggles, her dreams of becoming an artist, her belief that kindness could change the world. Inspired, Alexander began to reevaluate his own life, not just the numbers in his bank account, but the legacy he wanted to leave behind. He launched a foundation dedicated to supporting young artists from disadvantaged backgrounds, channeling his resources into programs that nurtured creativity and provided mentorship. Maya became the face of the foundation, her story a beacon for others facing their own battles. Through her, thousands of children found the courage to dream, and Alexander found a renewed sense of purpose. Their story rippled far beyond the city. Media outlets picked up on the billionaire's transformation, but what truly mattered was the impact. Maya's simple act of kindness and her refusal to let adversity define her changed the trajectory of a man who had everything, and yet realized he'd been missing the most important things. The lesson here is powerful. Adversity is a universal experience, but how we respond to it can shape not only our own lives, but those around us. Maya didn't let hardship harden her heart. She chose empathy over indifference, creativity over despair. In doing so, she reminded Alexander and all of us that greatness isn't measured by wealth, but by the courage to care. Now, think about your own journey. Have you ever faced a moment when the odds were stacked against you? What did you do? Did you retreat? Or did you reach for something better? Sometimes sharing your story can inspire others to find their own strength. So, I want to hear from you. What's your story of overcoming adversity? What lesson did you learn that changed the way you see the world? Share your experiences in the comments below. Your voice might be the spark that helps someone else find hope. If Maya could change the life of a billionaire with nothing but a drawing and a kind word, imagine what you could do. Adversity is not the end. It's the beginning of something extraordinary. Let's encourage each other, learn from each other, and keep the conversation going. Because in a world that often celebrates power and success, it's the moments of vulnerability, compassion, and resilience that truly make a difference. Your story matters, and who knows, the impact you make might just reach farther than you ever imagined. So, drop your story or lesson in the comments. Let's build a community where adversity becomes opportunity and where anyone, from a young girl to a billionaire, can find their own path to greatness.